Good morning, YouTube. It's a great day today. I got here early. I got the sprayer loaded, and I was going to Old Glory to get it done today. The wind is a little lower, and we're gonna have a good day. We still are. I just got 2 miles from the barn, and I got a code. This one. Come to find out, thanks to Ag Talk forums. If you don't know about Ag Talk, it's helpful. This series of tractor, the 30 series tractor, has this problem. There's a sensor. It's actually the sensor housing, the sensor that Dad repaired, where there was some wires that had got caught on cotton stalks a couple years ago. He fixed that, the wiring issue, but now the sensor itself has gone bad. So they have them at the John Deere house, so I'm going to go get that. So I'm going back to the barn, hoping that that code doesn't come back on. I'm just like almost there. Can you see it in the sun? But what happened, I was driving, all of a sudden I get an alert, it's throttled me back, and then I pulled over, and then it said stop. And it was going to shut me down. I don't know. We had a similar issue on the 8260 when I was, I think I was planting that year, and I got out of the tractor to check on something, and the tractor just died. And so we checked it over, nothing was wrong. Went a little bit further, and it did the same thing again. And it was the same sensor, but the code I think was different. But anyways, it's not hard to change. It's just there's oil behind it, so you got to be fast. Unscrew that one out, and then have the other one ready. Screw it back in, because oil will be coming out and make a little bit of a mess. So not a big deal. I'm still gonna have a good day. It's still early. Still gonna get a lot done. I just hope the wind stays down enough for me to get it done. It'll be fine. You know, control what you can control. And I cannot control this sensor went out, but I can control there's a car behind me. Gotta go. Mission accomplished. I'll show you something I just ran over. Mission accomplished. Nothing fancy. At least it doesn't look like it. The electrical connection will plug into there, and this is the part that screws into the filter housing, and where all the oil will come out. There's like a little, I guess, kind of depresses that little white thing, and it's gone bad. So I didn't even look to see how much this thing cost. Probably way more than you would imagine. $140 is the correct answer. Now let's see if I can get in there. It's right in there, you know? Can't you tell? It is this sensor right there. So first I got to take this off, which that was a lot easier than I was expecting. Kind of get it out of the way. And then this is where it could get messy. Okay, good. I can get a wrench on there. Gotta get my sleeve out of the way. All right, I'm back. I need to clean a little bit. Without it getting in my face. Brake cleaner is pretty awesome stuff. All right. Rag. That's pretty clean. All right, now a moment of truth. How fast can I do this? And I don't know if I'll have any ability to show you. I just don't see a good spot for anything. So I guess I'll just have to let you know. I'm going to have to take that out, screw the other one in without making a huge mess. Let's see what happens. Not loose yet. Man. Okay, maybe loose now. All right. I just really don't know where to be for this. Here's hoping it's the right sensor and it's gonna fit in there. Here we go. Oh shoot. Can't decide if that was better or worse than I was expecting. I mean, it's all over me. Now just got to plug the sensor back in. And that's that. Hopefully. How will you know? You won't. All right, real quick, and I gotta go. There's the old sensor. It looks old and tired. Oh, before I forget, I'm sorry I didn't film yesterday. It was Sunday. I thought I was gonna spray. It was too windy, so came to the barn and did some things. Got 2 strippers in the barn. That is awesome. I was gonna try to unhook the header here, but I couldn't get the header to go down further. Anyways, I'll figure it out. But I got the stands under it, just couldn't get it to release. And but it might be a good place for this to stay anyways, because I got the other stripper in, no problem. Still have room to access, the skid steer in here to get to my shelves. The boys helped me put some more stuff up there. This is still work in progress, but I got space to do things. Got to put that together still, but got the camper out because it may rain and we're going camping this weekend. Grain cart could still go here, and I think I could still get my 3 grain carts. I don't know what's that, grain truck. 3 grain carts right here, maybe. It'll be tight with the augers. But then the courier, I'm not sure. Well, but I don't know. I think I might be able to get everything in here still with 2 strippers, which is pretty cool. So sorry I didn't show you that, but it was a busy afternoon. We had like a 2-hour window and we knocked it out. All right, let's go see if that's this tractor. It's called a tractor 8130. It's going to start with no issues. No whammies. Well, that's the goal, that I would hear nothing. We'll just see what happens as I start working. I made it. I'm here. I'm spraying. I just sprayed the end on one side. You can see we got this hen bit, purple hen bit that's in the wheat that I'm trying to kill. that looks good, dying pretty good. And also same kind of deal here, because our rows overlap. I'm gonna clog up this last nozzle. Now you can see this was that's not bad considering we're spraying right next to it. So the wind's down pretty good, but this one for sure I'm gonna clog. This one I'm gonna leave. It's gonna spray over. It may get a little bit, you know, the cotton will go like right in here, and so that one I think I still want to spray, because again there's some weeds here along the edge I want to make sure I get. So gonna clog it up. Well, I'm finished, and not technically. I'll be finished when I get down there, which is not very far. I'm pleased with the way this wheat looks. There hasn't been a good crop over here in a while, so excited to hopefully have some good wheat here. You can still see there's some spots here that are kind of pale, and I really think the first place that I call Bob's, it looks like nitrogen deficient, which it shouldn't, because I fertilized, but we got so much rain and I plowed that in, and so that nitrogen was already a little deeper than all the cotton ground, and so I think it leached down some with all the rain we've had. And so I'm probably going to top dress that with a little bit of more nitrogen to try to perk it up as it's tillering, to get that color back. And I think hopefully you can get down to that nitrogen that's down there and really get after it once it's there. But all the cotton ground that we stream the fertilizer on top and use the drill to incorporate looks better than that, which it shouldn't, but it does. And I think my theory is the nitrogen was on top more and then incorporated more around the seed, and the ground wasn't plowed up, so that nitrogen didn't leach as bad. So anyways, but this, I'm pleased with this. We'll take it. All right, well, I'm back. I'm at actually the second field since I've gotten back from, I wonder what that is. Some kind of glass porcelain. I don't know. I'm not sure what that could have been. But I just finished this small field over here. We call JB's. Now I'm at what we call the 160, and I should have enough to finish it. I'll probably still have a little bit left. I'll have to go spray over at Grandma's house, but same deal. This one for sure I'm going to plug, and I think because the wind is coming, oh man, it's not too bad. I don't know. I may plug that one too. I went ahead and capped it. You can't tell, but I'm hoping that with a little bit of wind that this will cover over there. I don't know. It's really not much. Like, it was really, really still for a second, and then it kind of picked up. I don't know what's best. Well, the problem is we won't know until later, when there's a bunch of weeds growing in that area, because I didn't spray the residual there. So let's roll with it. All right, I'm hooked up. So Dad will come get that for me after a while, and I'm gonna finish spraying here. Just got maybe 10, 20 acres, 15 acres I think, and then I'll be done on the west side of the fields, and I gotta go to the east. So wind's picked up a little bit. I may have to avoid, we'll see, I may have to avoid some of the boundary next to cotton, but we'll see when I get there. Not a lot to show you different, other than I'm at a new field. I'm at what we call Graceland. Wheat looks really pretty here. This is where I disked. I finished sowing. We shredded this. I sowed most of it. Then I came and I ran the disc on the ends because the washouts were so bad. And so far it's pretty smooth. We'll see. It was the worst up here. Maybe you can kind of see some of the contours, but yeah, wheat looks pretty. Not much to show you in between, but I just finished this field. About 150 acres done here. What you missed was Dad came to the field and we filled up. You've seen it. It's what we do. We just fill up. So I've got 680 gallons left here. It is 4:35. I'm gonna drive to the next farm and spray this out, and then I'll need to stop for tonight. I've got a thing tonight that I have to be at. And so I'm going to go to that. And then tomorrow, yes, I know. Tomorrow I'm going to get what I can get done tomorrow. Tomorrow I am for sure I'm going to go get that fertilized. But I think early I'm going to spray out another tank to finish the farm I'm going to next. And then I'll be on the farm around my parents' house, which will be the last one that's just chemical. And then I've got to spray that 125 acres or so with the fertilizer. So I'm for sure going to get that fertilized done tomorrow. Probably can get the house done too, but the problem's going to be the boys have baseball practice tomorrow afternoon. So will I get it done? I don't know. I'll just keep my head down and plow. I got about 100 gallons left, and because you watch me all the time, oh, the legs got a little weak there. I almost ate it, and you would have seen it. You watch me all the time. You know I turn the agitator off when we have 100 gallons so that the pump can stay primed. Sometimes if it's agitating too much, when the liquid gets too low, then the pump might suck air. So we don't want that. All right, 100 gallons, then I'm done for today. Finished, going home. Actually going to a deal. Have I told you? The community where I grew up, it's not where I live. I live in rural, but Sagerton, the community where I mostly farm and where I will live eventually, does a monthly community, called a community supper. We get together and eat, and we come when we can. It's also when we do our Bible study normally, but oh, excuse me. We also do, I told you about hee haw. Did I say about hee haw? If I didn't, hee haw. I'll tell you, we do, Sagerton community also puts on a reproduction of hee haw for over 50 years. And so we have practices right now on Monday nights. So I'm going to miss Bible study. And so because of that, just for this month. And then I'm going to go to a practice tonight, but also the community supper before. So I'm going to that right now. And then we'll go home. And in the morning, I will spray some more. And maybe get done. Maybe. I don't know. I don't think I will, but there's a chance. So keep watching. If you're going to farm it.